really, really good coordination. Because if your breach utility is a little bit off with that waylay and that's not in sync, all of a sudden Dodonut is just going to be dashing in and feeding.
Yeah, well, we hope that she is feeling it indeed. She was in the first map, but this best of 5 is far from over. Let's send it back to Mimi and Ender to take us into split.
This round, she has a teleport ready to come over to this A side of the map and support against Shopify's hit. Dash on up, and Melissa was holding for it. Now with the rest of the team coming on in, it's just Melissa doing it all herself. Alexis never even popped the stun. Someone's got to find a shot, find a connection. And it'll just be Bastarda. You were hoping it would be someone on Shopify if you're going to make an interesting round here, but MIBR just playing all these angles perfectly, even sending 2 players up ramp to try and pinch back in on the Shopify duo. It is a flawless pistol round for MIBR. Way to bounce back after map 1 gets stolen away. This round, just 5 players bundled up on B. As Sayuri steps in, we'll see the first and sees a few more. Great work out of her, and the follow-through from Melissa is excellent as well. So the hunt is on once more. MIBR just swarming all over this map. Chance for back-to-back flawless rounds. It won't be the case, but Melissa getting another 3 kills puts her just 2 off the ult.
And no damage done. Lisa runs over, picks up that gun, and
Shopify Rebellion do a lot of work to make sure their spacing is good on the approach.
MIBR going for a re-clear in mid.
Orb down, 3 players right behind that one. And yet Sarah and Dodonut react very nicely, just cut them down 1 by 1.
Yeah, great hold from SRG. They'll now call back into this B site where Sayuri is waiting.
And she's got that high angle with the Outlaw. And quite a few vulnerable players here. See if she can make it go, as the wide swing from Dodo is one of the players with armor, so that Outlaw is punished.
And from 2 dominant rounds from MIBR, it's SR with a dominant round of their own.
Now, we've got a whole lot of time before Melissa's eventually going to die and unlock the ult for the next round, but
sure.
I think it's interesting seeing MIBR, some of the power behind the Viper Orb, being able to call down that orb at any time and fight, also just the infinite stall.
Drop into vent or play further back in heaven and make those smokes way less effective.
We talked about how you deal with mid control. You can also figure out how to deal with B main control that MIBR are throwing 3 players into right now. Alexis can hold on to this stun and use that for the refight. And SRN just stepped into the smoke. That play was wildly aggro. Thinking maybe Mel could have been on her own, and MIBR punished for it.
Still Melissa here, chooses to pop the ult, stand and fight.
Wow, big commitment, down a player. Still with a minute remaining on the clock.
Knowing that there's going to be no one else A because of the walk.
It's Vincent to be, and Sarah has to be ready for this player. Bastarda, right into her eyes. And the next player to clear will be Lisa in Hell, now inching up the rope. Had a moment, but ultimately needed more shots to connect. Melissa unable to do so. 3 kills in the round for Dodonut and another for Shopify.
We're going for something aggressive in mid.
This is brisk into B main, especially with Alexis slowing down to secure the orb there too. Now Sarah comes back to deal with this player. Unsuccessful this time guarding the flank. With Mel inside of the smoke too. That's a little aggro. Might have thought it could have been more players going down mid to MIBR making a go at this. Dodonut backside with an ultimate. Some chip damage. Pushes back onto a new line. Now tethered up and stuck with nowhere left to go. Needs assistance. Won't get it. MIBR have stolen this round from nowhere. Also has some support from her teammates. Dodo to light things up. The paranoia just makes her a sitting duck. The rest of Shopify can't go anywhere. Now this lurk has been shut out. Walking into heaven. Here the reload out on Raptor, but it's a bait. Melissa and the rest of MIBR turn around to deal with Shopify. Sarah, the last of live, down in Hell. Actually has some kills, but the spike is in heaven. All MIBR need to do is survive. Bastarda says she'll get the kill regardless. Shopify Rebellion sort of botched the exec there to a good counter paranoia. But mid-control is the name of the game as Noya breaks the haunt. Alexa still holding the stun. Lisa is a little bit in front of things here, but with a nice kill and backing away, caught Alexis without the stun ready, so now that follow-through isn't going to be there. I think she told me she was never going to play the agent again until some buffs came in. She's like, yeah, the nerfs are really brutal. Hard to capitalize on, and yet here she is, locking that one in. Here Sarah is with 2 kills, causing distraction. Now that stun is online. pushes Melissa away, but Bastarda with a rare whiff. Now could be trouble for MIBR. She gets swarmed on the other side, throws out the clone, trying to dance on both ends, but she can't secure the kill. Shopify Melian might have done this.
Alexis just earned the Rolling Thunder as well.
That is major. Sarah with 3 kills already. A Rolling Thunder in response to this dive. Here it comes. One more kill. SRN has to do it all, but Sarah with another 4-piece will steal away this round.
Bastarda whiffs out on her opportunity.
Yep.
Buys time for Sarah to make that wraparound happen.
Still a big piece of utility spent at, again, the minute 15 mark.
Fade ult in. Sees only one player on that site, but the op's still a factor.
Does Mel want to ult in? It's a little bit delayed, and Bastarda's in front of the fight. It's so slow, but Mel deletes one player, cancels another teleport. A rocket out from heaven makes this round an absolute mess.
And Shopify will fight in towards screen.
Mel! With that teleport. Only a one-on-one.
This position is so hard to deal with.
Hard to clear, though, from Bastarda. She does not spot the player wrapping heaven. Sarah with 1 kill. Buys time for Dodonut to filter in. The spike plant is good for her. And that satchel doesn't do it. No, it's on the other side of the wall. I tell a lie. She has to sprint forward. There's no time. And the full stick from Bastarda takes the round right back. She is in a very exploitable position. But so is Mel. She likes her odds. A good slow down there from Dodo will secure the trade with Alexis guarding their backs. Shopify Rebellion have an angle in to be apart from Bastarda.
Mel said, sure, but you traded for excellent space. Bastarda.
They're just hard holding it. They know. How do Shopify know? The absolute hard read, while MIBR were taking space everywhere on the map because of how clued in Shopify's prep is on this team. And it pays off because Melissa's also going for that walk down.
Look at Noya, still waiting in mid. That position will be so hard to deal with.
Sarah's guarding B main again. Every round it's been here. And the step through is seen. Melissa survives on 8 HP. Needs a little bit more. SRN will find it. Noya now out from heaven. Deals with the satcheling SRN as a spam gives Melissa a chance with 8 HP. She wants the Nightfall for the blood trail. Noya falls down, fully pinged out. This fight is everything. Melissa is unreal.
That is such a crazy investment on 1 health.
Shopify can't get in yet. So Mel places the smoke. Sayuri swings on into them. Melissa is finally taken out. And the ult from Dodonut to try and get further and further into the site. Shopify Rebellion playing with no space anywhere. They are boxed in. And now Bastarda taking pot shots from heaven.
Noya chooses not to use the pit. Instead, retreating back to main. Leaving Alexis on an island.
It's a tough ask in a half that's about to run away from MIBR. Alexis creeping around the corner. Alexis, you can't do him like this. No way. Already given up the position, but it's one-on-one now. Bastarda is so low, has to be perfect, and she is! Of course she is!
Back-to-back rounds.
In these late round diffuses.
Shopify. Oh, deals some damage.
Oh,
Bastarda.
wow. Just carving up mid. Lisa, there's no way we're stepping through that one. Instantly traded down. Importantly for Shopify, Alexis and the Rolling Thunder survive the mid fight.
But look at the refight for MIBR. They want to go into Sarah. Sarah dodges.
Sarah down. And now there's nothing to lean back into. This stun for Mel does nothing. With SRN still holding the line. Alexis now in the middle of 4 players. Alexis needs a kill or 2 before the Rolling Thunder would matter, and she takes out the knife trying to charge into Sayuri. Oh my, she turns around for that shot. But MIBR will take their 8th regardless.
Before the waylay becomes a factor whatsoever.
And Shopfire just running execs. A Rolling Thunder into the site. Stuns up Melissa, and this time Dodo is holding flowers. That lost him the pistol. Dodo now has a path into the site. Still alive back there, isolated from her team. Dodo has to be the hero, but he is pinched down and executed. Shopify Rebellion have gone nothing. They put 5 players into main. and 30 seconds later have nothing to show for it.
They had a spearhead, but no follow-up. Couldn't actually get into that site. And now the refight from MIBR.
SRN with the rocket! Good night, Shopify!
MIBR have been lights out on defense. Pop the rocket, keep it going.
But now the hold, look at this, back on these sewer players. Bastarda with a perfect crossfire. Oh, turns away, just the wrong moment. And that gives the gap for Lisa. Doesn't matter though, because Bastarda will take 2 kills to the back of the head. And MIBR still have 3 players locked in on site. A Paranoia now guides Sarah on forward. A drill out into the open, Alexis to take another. With Bastarda wrapping back around into heaven, Shopify Rebellion are wrapping circles around MIBR. Bastarda though, for 3 in the round. And the spike out in the open. Sarah doesn't stand a chance. MIBR are dismantling Shopify on split.
I give you my initial impression, and upon reflection, I stand by it. Picking the right timings in their post lane to be reactive, right? Lisa here to hold again, even if these players try and push up. She's in such a passive position.
Here they come. She will fall down.
But it's an anti-eco where you have a solo Sheriff player. Okay, she dies, whatever. We've got a free B site. We have a great post plant.
Yeah, the small wins for Shopify, of course. The Sheriff and ult orb on Alexis. A kill as well. That started though with the Sheriff too, hold on.
Yeah, now you should have some concern.
But here's the thing. It was the 2 Sheriff players that played aggro that ended up falling off as they were on their own. But it's so hard to set up the crossfires MIBR want in this post plant now. Paranoia held by Sayuri. Stun doesn't find much. Now jumping up behind the smoke. A good seize. And a better paint shell. That combo instantly equalizes.
She's got another.
Oh yeah. Use it again. Now this crossfire. I love that from Melissa. Down, up, down. And so Shopify fall. We've seen some comebacks so far in this event from big deficits.
Oh yeah, SRN fast up mid.
Oh wow. Noya steps out in front of that one. Here's the satchels. So MIBR now without that heaven pressure.
The candle here, there's not a lot of time now.
I mean, Bastarda is irrelevant in the round just to get late round. They need the plant for Bastarda to be entering the equation. And Sarah has the seize. Does that catch all of them? Gets 2. Melissa still untouched. It does not matter.
1 enemy remaining.
Brilliant utility and better shooting from Dodonut. Shopify bounce back.
Just wait a little too long on that one.
Looks like some damage went down on Bastarda. So on 66 HP and a stun sent from the B site, Dodonut will move in, but it's already a teleport away. Just a clone there. Noya holding in. Fence gets another kill in mid. They are very vulnerable. Actually, there's an orb lineup just thrown out by Lisa. That is massive to have that coverage. So now Sarah does not have an easy angle through this smoke unless her aunt connects onto players. Instantly broken. Actually, with a couple of pings. And the MIBR still get the plant down.
So a retake for Shopify. Down a player, but Alexis with all her utility. Mel and Paranoia. This is doable.
Have to clear Lisa first. Pushed back into the corner. No one to help her out. Just a wall thrown up. Dodges the Paranoia. Teleports. Where is Mel going? Lisa is untouchable. So Alexis' utility means absolutely nothing. She will back away in this 1v4. MIBR up to map point.
I love the pressure MIBR is putting on mid. SRN has died there both, or at least in that first round, and almost did here as well, but what has been so good is constantly shooing that Viper player away, not letting Noya dominate that space, means that in these late rounds, they always have options on where to pivot.
And equally as important in this round, it's still Shopify. You'd still expect them to look strong. But it's a very different picture for an MIBR that has had, I mean, even just so many rounds played of this map in this tournament alone.
That's what's so unforgiving about Split. You had a rough first half, but you get 8-4. That's what you need on attack Split. No, you lose the pistol, you lose 1 rifle round after that, and suddenly you are in really some big trouble.
But already into heaven, now a Paranoia. Noya out there and the showstopper in. Mel unable to find her. SRN cleanly into the site. The rest of MIBR has not made it through heaven though. It's a great stun! Sayuri caught jumping. Noya holds the spike, 20 seconds left. Noya holds it down! She is just that good. And with the spike stuck in heaven, MIBR have nowhere left to go. A beautiful hold from Noya and 4 kills on the top of it.
It's just all Noya.
Alexis choosing not to pull the blast yet. Instead, a flash to refight in, sets up Noya, SRN dodges it. And now instead of committing back into B, MIBR have ideas to stick around mid. Very nicely back and forth on A-holes.
And Dodo again has the hinder, and MIBR, they don't have time.
And Sarah again has the C's, this time in heaven. Sarah raining down bullets on MIBR. That combo piece tandem play on full display. Alexis once into the party.
Great hold.
Shopify have won 2 in a row now, within 6, but this is the round to make or break, especially with the dimensional drift. Paranoia combo, and the Prowler chasing Bastarda, fully supported to blow up the map.
Stepping up into B main for Shopify.
Mel, huge opener, but SRN is there. Trades back and forth. This round is ridiculous, and a teleport back from Bastarda. She gives up B heaven to secure the spike. Alexis worried about her flank. Dodo Nut falls. A Nightfall out from heaven. We are going nuts on this round. Sarah seizes the reins back while MIBR pivot back into their lurk.
It was pinch on pinch, but now the door is open. MIBR have found their side and Shopify theirs.
This round is nuts. That was just 40 seconds to see all those ults and all those kills.
But now the plant will go down. MIBR will get to post up with the spike on the floor.
MIBR could have given the plant to Lisa, could have gotten the ult instead. Prefer her position in heaven.
And it's such a commanding spot. This open plant, they can be playing from pretty much anywhere. There's so much that Shopify has to clear.
Now that it's been so long, Lisa fell back into hell, but she's not guarding the right angle. Footsteps being made that will allow her to turn. And now MIBR can set up full control over the choke. The solution is heaven for Sarah. MIBR falling backwards. Bastarda dominating split versus G2. Now seeing it through in the last moment for MIBR. This series is 1-1.
MIBR, they got 3-0 dominated when they played in a final against Shopify. But here it's different. A close map one, a win on split. And what a way to win it. SRN and Bastarda.
So good.
Lights out on the double duelists.
Absolutely fantastic, but it's time for a quick break. When we return, the analysts get us ready for map number 3.